Hello everyone, this is Kat. I wanted to show you a little bit about some of the things I've been working on. What I haven't been working on is doing any kiln firings because my kilns are outside. Hey, Carmel. Took all of, 18 seconds to get in on this one. Um, anyway, my kilns have been not running because of the rain. We've been raining and raining and raining and raining and raining. So I wanted to show you some of the things that I've been working on in the middle of all the raining. Um, here's a few of the bowls I've thrown and little platters, little cups. If you want to move, Carmel, please move. Please, please, please. Okay. Fun little cups. I have more work to do on those as far as figuring out the right timing to put the cookie cutter emblems onto the cups, because this time I put the cups were a little too dry, so it caused a little bit of cracking. But I'm so new, I'm learning everything. These are the two books that I've been making my glazes with. And then also I have a friend, Al, on Clay Buddies that he graciously gave me a recipe as well. And so I've been using a lot of his. So I didn't bring the one I did for his in because the entire bucket is full. But I have I've used his. Okay, so let's talk about the Certs Temuco, I guess. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. I got it out of the mid-range book, and it worked great on my test tiles, on my little original bowls. But then when I mixed the big batch up, it was cracking on the pots. So I had the place I've started going to suggested that I add a little bit more silica to the mix. If not, I'll just slowly mix up a different one. And unfortunately, I'd made quite a bit because it did so well in the testings. But then once I got it on all the big pots, it just kept cracking. So anyway, I'll work around with that and fix it to where it fits with my clay body. I'm not afraid of a little bit of work on it, since I've made half a bucket. And then the next one is, this is Alzeru tile base, or Alzeru tile on his base. And for him, it's funny, in the gas it turns out blues and all of this different colors, but in my tests in my kiln it came out a little bit darker cream color, which was beautiful, and I love it a lot. So I'm excited about it, no matter what it turns out to be. If I want blues, I can always add some cobalts. Let's see. Speaking of cobalts, here's Al's with 4% cobalt. He uses a little bit different amounts. I don't want to steal his stuff, so I'm trying to change it up just a little bit to where it's not like I'm just stealing his stuff. I appreciate him. I've got Spearmint from Amazing Glaze, page 178. It's let's see. I have to mix it or remix it, but try not to spill this everywhere. It's pretty runny, but it's a really beautiful glaze. Then there's my Floating Blue. There's my Chun Celadon from Amazing Glaze that Carmel's laying on. Instead of ball clay, though, I put in EPK because that's what I had. It turned out great. So I'm going to stick with that recipe, since that's, the whole key here is not to have to buy every single chemical there is, because that gets expensive. Then I took Al's base, please, and added yellow, because I don't have a yellow. I've got some yellow mason stain, some black mason stain, and some red mason stain, and I'm going to try that out with his base. Well, this one is the Odyssey White Gloss from Amazing Glaze, and I used 8% of the red and 2% cobalt. I'm hoping for a purple. We'll see. And this one is just red with owl's base, and this is black with owl's base at 8%. And anyway, other stories. I've gotten to start taking classes, and so I've had, I guess, 5 classes now, and I've started getting a lot more productive, working on trimming, which is the next bane of my existence. And so anyway, whenever the weather gets better, I'm gonna sand down, use my new angle grinder with diamond core to erase away the mistakes of the terrible glazing job I did. I'm gonna make up some cookies now and put underneath my cups and things so I can at least save the shelves. And hopefully next week it'll stop raining enough that I can actually get a good bisque and another glaze load done. But with the weather we've had, this is East Texas, so anyway, so short of the big bucket of owl's base, which I can take out of and mix up all different kinds of colors and stuff with that I made, and I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bigger buckets, some smaller containers, and I've been a little busy, and then taking the classes on top of that. So I've had a lot of pottery in the past month. Maybe it just hasn't shown on here, but I've been busy. Anyway, that's it. I've found that usually the attention span doesn't last quite this long. So if you saw this, comment below. Say, yay, I saw it all. Thank you. I'll see y'all later. Thanks. Bye.